the winning mentality, and what matters is winning. And then it doesn't really matter if anyone's unhappy. It is a bit harsh, and I think he put it across a little bit harsher than he meant it. Obviously, you can never forget that he's only been learning English for like a year. You know, think about yourself. How good are your foreign languages when you've been studying it for a year? So even when you're living in that country, you can't take every word for granted. But it did sound very harsh. You have to keep some team chemistry. You have to keep some team chemistry up. You have to keep players happy because whenever you have injuries, whenever you have suspensions, those players have to be happy while they're not playing, so they understand the philosophy, understand what the manager wants, and keep their full fitness up. So when they are needed, they can bring that they can show their full potential and show a good performance. So it is a bit harsh, but he's completely right. What matters is winning, because what are you judged by? You're judged by every player's being happy at the end of the season, or you're judged by how many trophies you won and what place you finished in the league. He's right. He's completely right. Coming to Chelsea, obviously I talked about the two injury worries, the two doubts in David Luiz and N'Golo Kante. So the question now is, instead of David Luiz, I'm just gonna say if he's not fit, because if he is, obviously he's gonna play. Will it be Nathan Ake or John Terry coming in for him? Most of you are probably going to say Nathan Ake because he's the one that came on for David Luiz when we played Everton away. But that might also have been because John Terry wasn't in the squad, because to my knowledge, we have 3 centre-backs obviously, and then we have 3 centre-back backups. And as I said, to my knowledge, we sort of have 1 backup centre-back for each of the 3 centre-back positions, being Kurt Zouma as the replacement for Azpilicueta as the right-sided centre-back, John Terry as the replacement for David Luiz as the central centre-back, and Nathan Ake as the replacement for Gary Cahill as the left-sided centre-back. What made me a little bit confused is against Everton, when Nathan Ake came on, he actually did play in the middle rather than moving Gary Cahill across to play in the middle and Nathan Ake to stick on the left-hand side of the 3 centre-backs. So I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I don't really know. I prefer John Terry because, he's off in 5 games. So he might as well play. Nathan Ake can play next season. Yes, I know, you have to bring the youth up. But I love John Terry, so I always want to see him play. But yeah, you'll probably have to take that. And then, saying if N'Golo Kante misses the game, obviously we're sticking with the same formation with the 3-4-3 as we used against Everton. And obviously, Cesc Fabregas will just come in for N'Golo Kante, is what I believe. If N'Golo Kante is fit, I think, like we did against Southampton, Cesc Fabregas will stay in the team and we play a sort of mixture between 3-4-3 with Fabregas on the right wing and the 3-5-2 with Fabregas just ahead of Nemanja Matic and N'Golo Kante, because it looks like at home we're playing more of a playing kind of football, and it's away we're kind of setting out to be more on the counter attack, like we did against Everton when Hazard, Costa and Pedro were the front 3 rather than Fabregas instead of Pedro. Obviously after his goal by Pedro against Everton, does he deserve a start? Possibly, but like Conte said, the most important thing is winning, and if you think Cesc Fabregas starting in there to be a bit of a playmaker, because Middlesbrough will probably try to defend. They're not bad defensively, just don't really score a lot. If that's what he thinks is the better solution, he's going to go for it, whether he, Pedro in theory deserves to start or not. Coming to my prediction, and I'm fairly confident, although earlier I said it's going to be difficult. As much as I do still think it's going to be difficult, I think we're going to, thrive from the pressure and thrive from a difficult game. Because, we always do, really. I feel like we always do. So my prediction is 2-0. I was going to go 3-0 earlier, but I'm going to go 2-0 now because, they are fighting in a relegation battle and they're not going to, just be rolled over easily. So I'm going to go for a 2-0. I think we're going to keep another clean sheet. First of all, although they scored 2 against Man City, I think they've scored the least amount of goals all year. I think they have. I think that's Middlesbrough. And, we've kept the first clean sheet in ages in the league against Everton, so maybe that's given us a confidence boost back at the back. So, I not expect a clean sheet, but I hope for a clean sheet. And yes, like I said, my prediction is 2-0. But yeah, that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Leave me all of your thoughts down in the comment section below, obviously on the game. Leave me your predicted lineups down in the comment section below. Just leave me your predicted lineups if David Luiz and Kante aren't fit, because if they are, we pretty much all know what's happening, don't we? So yeah, do that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Massively do appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching. I'm up for the game. Can't wait. And I'll see you next time.